These three things make it way harder to make friends. And if you're guilty of these, I don't even understand how you think that you can make friends. It's just like, it baffles me. And I see this in the comments under my videos, by the way, which makes me wonder, like, why are you even watching these? Not that you should not, but I'm just curious, because I see this a lot. So the first thing is being negative and pessimistic about people. You know, a lot of guys, they'll be like, oh, well, it's not worth it because people will let you down. You know, the friends you meet, like, they're not actually invested in the friendship. Listen, man, just find better people, okay? Like, if you're just so pessimistic and you think everyone sucks, then of course it's just not going to work. Yeah, I get it. You've had bad experiences. You're going to keep having more bad experiences. You got to meet a lot of people so that you can find people that are worth your time. You just got to keep going, but you got to be more optimistic, because if you just start with the assumption that people suck, it's not going to go well. The second thing is not being willing to get out of your comfort zone and actually go out and meet people. If you're just stuck at home all the time, or even when you do go out and you're not actually trying to engage with people, trying to have meaningful conversations, you're not trying to keep in touch with people. If you just expect friendship to happen to you without you putting any effort into it, it's probably just not going to happen. Now, the third thing, and again, like, there's a lot more things that I could list, but let's just stick to three main things for this video. The third thing is not being interested in people. And I appreciate the honesty. Like, sometimes people will tell me this in the comments under my videos, or when I get on discovery calls with people, because like I do offer one-on-one coaching and group coaching, so you can check out the link for that in the description. I get people telling me, I'm just not interested in people. I don't find people interesting. So okay, like, fair enough. Maybe you find most people boring. Maybe most people are boring. But again, it's about numbers. It's about meeting a lot of people until you find people that you do find interesting. But it's also about giving people a chance and not immediately assuming that they're boring. Like, listen, maybe you're boring because you suck at conversation, by the way. You may think you're this, like, super interesting guy and that everyone else is boring, but maybe you're just not very good at making the conversation interesting. Like, it's also on you to make things interesting and to find what's interesting about people. You'll find that people are a lot more interesting than you think they are if you try to dig deep. Now, of course, some people just are boring and they're not going to make any effort to participate in the conversation and make things interesting. Fair enough. That's why it's also about numbers. But so those are the three things. I'm trying to remember. Not being interested in other people, or not giving people a chance, not getting out of your comfort zone, and being negative and pessimistic about people. You got to change that about your mindset, because it's just like, it's going to create such an obstacle to making friends, because you're going to be closed off. You're not going to give people a chance. You're just making it way harder. So